Hey Adam here with a simple and fast review of the AKLUER brand 2-in-1 treadmill. This is a walking pad massager as well as a treadmill. So we're going to open it up, we're going to show you what it looks like, we're going to test it out, and of course let you know whether or not it's worth buying. All right, so as we get the box open, you'll find instruction manual as well as some parts. Comes very nicely packaged, so we'll go ahead and get it out. Once you've got everything out of the box, you'll see your parts and pieces. And it comes basically with two of these, with two screws, Allen wrench, remote control. But what you want to do is on each side, just put them, and there's a little bar here to kind of dictate exactly how it needs to go. Just put them on and then screw them in. And then you'll also see some wheels, which we'll demonstrate for moving in a minute. So forgive me for the angle, but I'm trying to do this with one hand moving it. But basically you're going to just grab the treadmill from the bottom here, and then it's kind of like a handle, if you will. You'll just grip the bottom bar and then use those wheels to move left and right as needed to kind of move this in and out of any storage area position. So there's two sides to this. One is the massage walking side. They recommend this 10 minutes a day, and I'm going to try my best to give you a view of this, and I don't think I can actually, but there's little nubs, and you can kind of see the reflection right here. Let me see if I can get a light. All right, and you'll see the little nubs underneath that are kind of oiled up so that it doesn't do this, but they're throughout this whole thing, so they'll be turn the light off. They'll be in a good position to kind of help you relax your feet on the one side. And if you really want to, you can just flip it right over to the other side very easily. And again, this all kind of slides and moves around very simply, and you'll have your regular side. Again, you'll be able to turn it on right there, or the power will be actually on this side down here once it's plugged in, and then you'll be able to kind of press play and pause, change your speed, all that stuff. But what I recommend is also use the remote. So I'm not going to go through it too much, but inside you'll see your directions talking about how to utilize the running side, the massage side, as well as utilizing the remote control. So you'll just have to pay attention to that. Thing is on the remote, there's a, you'll just pull a little tag. Mine came with 2 batteries. It does tell you that it only has 1, but mine had 2, which is really nice. It's a CR2450 battery. So we'll just utilize that to work with as a remote. All right, so I wanted to give you an idea on size here. Comparatively, I've got a Nordic Track full-size treadmill versus this treadmill, so obviously significantly smaller. So if you have a tight space, this is really great, and we'll just kind of show you what it looks like as I walk on it and do a little bit of running and all that stuff. All right, so as mentioned, your power is going to be right down here, so just turning it off and on will be right here. And then I can either use this, I can just press this button right here, and it's going to give me a timer. And we're going to go really slow. Again, I can just change my speed to something comfortable. Do give yourself plenty of room in the front and back to work with. Also, again, I can use the remote. So it's going to max out at 4. It is going to show me my distance on the screen down there as well. It's going to cycle through time. So I'm at 3.8 speed. I've gone 0.04 miles, burned 2 calories, and it's been 1 minute that it's been on. So again, you're gonna need to be pretty close on this. Changing the speed to 4. So to me, something I'd have to keep in my pocket. I'm 6'1", so I am a little bit taller than other people. So we're going to tone it down here. And then we're going to just press play, or pause. And the pause will wind it down. So what I'm going to do is flip it over. I'm going to take my shoes off actually to talk about the massage part. So again, the cool capability here is I can literally just lift it, spin it a little bit, and put it back down. And again, I've got my control panel right up here. We'll go ahead and press play. Oh. 3, 2, 1. And now I'm on a 10-minute, ooh, that's nice. A 10-minute, countdown. Sorry, this is just a lot on my feet all at once. I don't know how fast. I think it goes up to P5 or 5 settings, so speed-wise, we're 3, 4, 5. I guess it is. Speed. Again, read your user manual. It maxes out at speed 5. And again, this is, to me, a little bit slow. But I don't know how fast I'd really want to go utilizing the little nubs on this, because it really kind of gets right into your feet. So one thing to consider is don't flip this while it's actually running. Make sure it's off and stopped before you try and flip it. So I'm going to come back after 10 minutes and let you know how it went, how I feel. Alright, so I've been going for about 4 minutes now on this, 4 and change, and honestly I'm going to stop at 5 because it's been a lot for me. It feels great, but it's pretty intense on your feet. So I mean, it just, if you're not prepared for it, if you're not used to it, it's a lot. It's like walking on stones a little bit for the first couple minutes. So it's a nice feeling, don't get me wrong, but I'm just like overstimulated by it at this point. So definitely going to just pause this out at 5 seconds. You can probably hear my feet as they go over the nubs at times. And it's just a lot. So we'll pause it. And so one thing I kind of figured out is there is a position right here that it actually has a little remote that you'll just need to aim it for. So you can't aim it just generally at the center. You got to aim it towards the remote space. For storage, again, we would just whip it up and then just move it wherever we need to. Obviously unplug it, put it where it needs to go. I'm just going to kind of walk it out. I just want to test this at 4 again, because that's really my speed for walking. So we're going to get on. I'm going to press play, or the go button. And if you just hold it, it should get right up to the speed that you want it to get to. And then when you release it, you should be in good shape. All right, so the pros and the cons of this thing. The pro is the size, the portability, the storage capabilities. The cons are partially the size. I'm 6'1", so I'm kind of occasionally putting my toe on the back, or my foot on the back end of that. If it was another foot longer, it'd be great, but it's still pretty darn good. Love the massage capability. I got to work up to that. And I love, again, the speed that it goes up to. Going up to 4 miles an hour is good. I don't know that that's a running speed for a lot of people. It's not necessarily for me, but it's a good brisk walk, which I love. I've been, with my knees, been trying to use more walking than running. So to me, this has been great so far. I'm looking forward to it. Totally worth buying. Hopefully this review helps, and thanks for watching.